had to do. Ready? Okay. I've always been something of a people pleaser. I like to be liked, and I like to make other people happy. Growing up, I was an only child, so I was very gregarious. I had a lot of friends at school and in the neighborhood. Making friends was easy for me. But that changed a little bit when I got to high school. I went to a very fancy private school called St. Stephen's. My family was not rich. I was there on financial aid. And I quickly learned that there was a divide between the financial aid kids and the rich kids. And you didn't really interact with or make friends outside of your social class. Now, St. Stephen's had a theater program, and I wanted to do it. I was always very interested in acting, but the program was expensive, so we couldn't. Every year, the kids in that theater program would put on a big school play. But my senior year, they changed the rules a little bit to allow kids outside the theater program, the entire school, to audition for the school play. The play we were putting on that year was called The Matchmaker. If you've seen the musical Hello, Dolly with Barbara Streisand, that was based on this play. It was 2.5 hours, 4 acts, really Shakespearean in magnitude. So I auditioned and I got in. And in fact, I got the male lead in the play. We would rehearse every day for 2 hours after school. This was like having a part-time job. And I really wanted to do a good job and prove what a good actor I was. But more than that, I wanted to be liked by the other kids in the cast. And most of these kids were from that theater program, which meant that they were rich and not people I would have interacted with normally. But I quickly learned that, unfortunately, these people had no interest in being friends with me. I would walk into a room and the whole room would go quiet. I brought snacks and they went forlorn and uneaten. It was obvious that these kids felt I had stolen or taken this part from them somehow because they had been in this program for so long, that they deserved it. This play was a romantic comedy, and my character was supposed to be falling in love with the female lead. Now, the girl playing that part, let's just say she didn't have a great love for humanity. Even the other rich kids in the cast did not like her. We would do scenes where we would be flirting with each other, making jokes, and the director would yell, "Cut," and we would break away in disgust. Because in reality, we both hated each other. One scene that we did, we were waltzing, slow dancing. And the whole time she would be whispering in my ear, "You're going to forget your lines. You're not a good actor. You don't belong here." And it made me feel terrible. And there wasn't really anything I could do because I was acting in front of other people, none of whom could actually hear what she was saying to me. We finally made it to opening night. After all the rehearsals and dress rehearsals, we're ready to put on the show in front of the entire school. We go through Act 1, Act 2. During Act 3, me and the female lead, our characters are arguing in the scene. And this was cathartic for me because there was nothing I wanted more than to yell at this girl. And I'll never forget, my character asked her a question. My line was, "What's your point?" That's a question, and it obviously demands an answer. And as soon as I said that cue, I saw the wide-eyed, deer in the headlights look from this girl. And it was obvious she had forgotten her lines. In that moment, whole new vistas of opportunity opened to me. And I really did. I had the devil and angel on your shoulder moment. I could just let her forget her lines and make a fool of herself in front of the entire school. I mean, that would be pretty satisfying. Or I could save her and help her out. And so I decided to do the right thing, and I saved her and I helped her out. We improvised, my first time doing improv, and we got through that scene and the rest of the play, and the show was a big success. And when I made that decision to help her, unlike every other decision I had made throughout this show, throughout rehearsing for the play, I didn't do it because I wanted to make other people like me. Because the other kids in the cast hated this girl too. I did it because I wanted to feel good about myself. But I had hoped that the play being a success and me doing a good job would help me finally get in with that theater crowd. But this was real life, not a movie. The truth was, they still didn't like me. I mean, my friends from before, the other kids I already knew, that they thought the play was good. They were impressed, but I could never break in with that theater group. And it was a hard lesson for me at a young age that sometimes people are just not going to like me, and there's nothing I can do to change their mind. And I learned that I can't always make other people happy, but I can always make myself happy.